Welcome back to another episode of Azrael Reacts. I'm your boy Azrael, and today you already know that we hopping right back into that slavery, the greatest deception to deceive indigenous minds and make them forget who they are and where they come from, or better known as from kings to the most envious, the African boycott, part 2. Hey, like I said, I have more. My new growth is going crazy. It is not going to like these headphones, I can tell you already. But hey, I got more to bring to you guys, because like I said, I got more, so you already know I'm going to be bringing it to y'all. So without further ado, if you like the video, go ahead, drop a like and subscribe, because every little bit helps, and we thank you guys so much. But let's go ahead and hop into these videos.
Look, I'm African American. My best friend is Trinidadian. My man is Nigerian.
I keep seeing this message come up, and you guys keep telling us to boycott now. Mind you, some people have already started boycotting, right? But I don't see why you're so eager for us to boycott and why you're so eager to lose money right away. Trust me, it is going to happen. However, I'm gonna give y'all a little game, because it's nothing y'all can do to stop us, right? Because even a big corporation like Target can't stop us, and that's why their stock is down the drain and why they have lost so much money in recent months, right? The whole reason why we set a specific date is that way everyone can get the message. We can get the message to as many people as possible. That way, when the official date starts, bam, you're like, what just happened? Nobody's coming in. We're getting no customers. Yeah, you might still get your African customers. That's cool. But Black Americans, right? So no getting our hair braided by the Africans. No going to get African food. Oh, and by the way, another little one just for my Black people. If you take Lyft or Uber and you get an African driver, cancel it until you get someone that is American. I don't care what race they are, as long as they are American. So yeah, that's why we do it. We have to get the message to as many people as possible. But you're Nigerian, and if I'm not mistaken, there have been new travel bans put out for you in America. Also, there are many countries kicking you out, including Ghana, right? So out of all the 54 countries in Africa, you guys should be the last fucking ones opening your mouth when it comes to this Black Americans and African diaspora wars, right? I think you should really zip it.
So I got a question. Why do you think white folks let y'all in this country? Do you think they let you in this country because they thought that you guys were gonna help out Black Americans? Huh? Or do you think they let you in this country because they knew that you were coming to this country as an economic refugee, desperate for money and opportunity, and you would conform to white supremacy because you want benefits? And if that's the case, how the fuck does that benefit me or the rest of the Black American community? If you came in here because you was an economic refugee, so you telling me I gotta deal with you because your ass came from a poor ass country and they threw you in our neighborhoods? And then you didn't come here to help build our neighborhoods. You came here to live and extract from our neighborhoods. All because they made your ass poor. And you didn't want to go back to fix it. So who's really working for them people? Me or you? And if it's me, how have we benefited from you being here?
So I saw that on August 1st, there's going to be a boycott of African restaurants, salons, and hair places. And at first I was like, oh, why are we not supporting our, But then I realized, like, growing up as with an African father and an American mom, and like being in between cultures, I completely understand. Like, I really completely understand, because it was so hard growing up with, like, you would think it's all like kumbaya between both my families. No, you thought wrong. My dad's side of the family, like my aunts and especially my grandmother, like, she treated me so bad. And I, to this day, like, I don't know why, but they're racist. Like, Africans are racist. And I don't think a lot of African Americans don't know that Africans are racist, but they have the same mindset as the white man. I'm not gonna lie to you, they really do. Like, they all think that we're rambunctious and like we're ghetto and all this stuff, but a lot of Africans, which is crazy to me learning this, don't know about the African slave trade. Like, when I graduated high school, that was my first time my aunt saw the movie Roots. My cousin showed my aunt the movie Roots, and she didn't know about slavery. Like, she was like, oh, I understand why African Americans are like this now. So I understand boycotting the African community or African businesses, but it's like, I feel like they will finally understand. Like, they will finally understand if we boycott it. So I'm for it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm for it. But it's like, it's kind of like, that's kind of like my, my brothers and sisters, but y'all are racist. To be real with you, especially like the older generation, y'all are racist. And y'all need to stop with this mindset. And they only hang around white people. They only hang around their own people. They don't hang around. You ever see an African really hanging around African Americans? I mean, my aunts and uncles don't. So, but when this happens, they will really get a taste of their own medicine. So, should have been nicer. Sorry. Should have did your research.
I would say to everyone listening, all those FBAs and pretending and stuff, anyone that see these people picture, send them over to me. I have a plan that we can, embarrass them publicly. Because if we let this thing, hey, Chop, hold on 1 second. Let me finish.
We can get them.
Finish.
I will give you.
Chop, let him finish.
Hold on 1 second, Chop.
Let him finish. Chop.
We'll get them.
Chop, hold on 1 second, bro.
Yeah, let him finish.
Hey, I don't want to say my professional up here, but I can track anybody down and get the full name and all the records, even I don't live in the US. So get me those people pictures. If you go on any pretending live, those people that are saying these things here, get the picture and let's try just to embarrass them publicly.
I got a lot of screenshots. I got a lot of screenshots and recordings that I can send you, because I usually just screenshot and record from my other phone. So I could send you. We should start
making a video. We should start making videos and posting those videos all over with the names and faces of those people, so all the Africans can be awake and see those people. And one thing I want to say again, Africans, let's stop going on those people platform, because when we go there, we're giving them more attention. That's what they need. Because if you see 100%, say 80% of those people that are doing this thing on TikTok, they don't get nothing going on for them in their life. They don't own anything. Those are the low level Black Americans that are doing all these things. So we have to start taking their pictures now and start making videos so other people can see it. The same way we did with Ibrahim Traore. All the diasporas came together and make videos and write comments and say a lot of things. Those are the things I think that we should do. Embarrass them publicly, so that if the people that they know in real life can when they see that video, they're going to make them shame. The same thing somebody told me yesterday. They say,
someone made a comment and I thought it was video worthy. Okay, the man said, white people the Europeans not complaining about their counterparts that are coming over here. You know why? Because they don't come over here talking shit. Okay, they don't come over here disrespecting their cousins. You know what I mean? They don't come over getting on election boards and getting elected and saying what they ain't gonna do for us, for their own people. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference between the white people, I think, honestly, and the Black people. It's like they don't really, and I'm sure within their community they do that stuff, but out like I don't think they do it. I think white people be on code. You know what I'm saying? They have a code where they know how to all come together and do what they need to do to tackle the enemy. You get what I'm saying? Like, the issue we have is, first of all, Africa is huge. Okay, Africa is extremely large. I mean, I think the U.S. can fit up in there probably 3-4 times, and then y'all are tribal. That's the issue. Y'all can't even come together on your own damn continent. You know what I'm saying? 54 countries, which is really one big ass country, and y'all won't even knock them borders down. You know what I'm saying? So, and I pray y'all do one day. But that's the issue. Like, the issue is y'all are divisive. And y'all think y'all ain't. Y'all are delusional too, because y'all think y'all ain't. When we sit up here, we got Wes Moore, we got Byron Donalds. If you can't get a piece, it's a problem. And y'all over here in somebody else's country doing shit like this, like, and then y'all want to act like you don't know what the hell going on. What the fuck, man? Y'all better stop that mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all. Like I said, yeah, we got our problems over here as Americans. Yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we call each other bitches and hoes, whatever it is, but we ain't killing each other because they Christian. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't kicking out our neighbor over there in Texas. We ain't kicking out our neighbor over there in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Just because we think they ain't us. Like, y'all got to work on y'all unity. You know what I'm saying? Black foreigners, I'm sorry, y'all are divisive. Ain't nobody told you that? I'm telling you today, baby. You divisive. Y'all divisive. Very divisive. Okay? And so, I just want to, you know what I mean? Like, because y'all act delusional, like y'all don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know. Oh, and then come over here and just try to tell us about our history. Tell us about, y'all don't know shit about our country except for what you heard. Y'all don't know nothing. You know what I mean? How y'all gonna tell the people that inhabit this country what they is? Like, y'all like, oh my God, y'all don't even realize how disrespectful that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, I pray for y'all, honestly, because y'all got some, I think y'all got some displacement issues. You know what I'm saying? And some lost tribe issues. Y'all quick to project, oh, we don't know where we came from and we don't this. But yet y'all talking about this came from Africa, this came from, nigga, we in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would sit over here and critique us. Come over here, make your money, take your ass back home, whatever it is you're going to do. But like I said, I love all y'all. But y'all need to realize y'all are naturally divisive. Y'all came over here to basically compete, and you're loud with it. If you're going to compete, be quiet. That's fine. It's normal. It's natural. But be quiet and be respectful. You know what I mean? But y'all not. Y'all getting on our black caucus, blocking shit that belong to us, sitting up here literally. Like, where they do that at? That's some y'all do some real ghetto shit. Okay? But I just want to say that, but I still love y'all. You know what I mean? But y'all, you divisive. But it's all good. It's all love. Peace and blessings, y'all.
It's a lot of weird shit going on the internet. Actually, it's been weird shit going on the internet for quite some time now. And motherfuckers really been sitting back watching it. It's like, keep it a buck. The Africans and the Caribbeans, they really been talking crazy about us for quite some time. Motherfuckers just been really letting it rock though, because it's like, okay, we're not gonna blame them all for that. We're just gonna say them the weirdos who saying that shit. But it's like, now motherfuckers coming out calling black Americans racist. They say we acting like the white racist people from America because motherfuckers is calling out the shit that Africans and Caribbeans have been saying about black people on the internet for quite some time. Like, we can't just sit up here and act like it ain't been a lot of crazy shit being said about us. TikTok named Donnie's been over in the UK for like 4-5 years, just walking up to random people having good conversation or bad conversation. Just having normal conversation with people. Don't you know every one of them, whether they was Caribbean or African, they would literally steer the conversation in another direction just to focus on black Americans and to call black Americans out about nothing. It's like, bro, where's this smoke coming from? Because we ain't saying nothing about y'all folks. Motherfuckers having an undercover smoke with us about nothing. It's like we ain't never even said none of y'all folks. We too busy focusing on the shit we got going on here in the States. Motherfuckers trying to gaslight us like weird shit ain't been said about us for quite some time, bro. Motherfuckers just been sitting back playing it cool. But it's like motherfuckers can only sit back and play it cool for so long. See, it come up, it sounds crazy because a lot of people are speaking up now because they've held it in so long. They done held this shit in for so long. So now you just see a burst of all black Americans speaking out now. So it seems like it's a huge division. But no, y'all been drawing that line in the sand for quite some time. When Caribbeans and Africans started their podcasts, who do they speak on? They always speak on black Americans for some reason. Shitting on the culture. They don't got no culture. It's this and that. It's like, damn. When we start doing that? But you got all these black American content creators. They ain't saying nothing about y'all. Lex and Pete over in Texas got the Poor Minds podcast. They don't say nothing about no Caribbeans and Africans. They talk about everyday shit. Good. 85 South. They don't talk about Caribbeans and Africans. They talk about everyday shit. Joe Budden podcast. That shit go on and on so many other American podcasts. We don't sit up and just talk down on Caribbeans and Africans. But they seem to do it when they get their podcasts. And it's like, damn, bro. I thought we was like 4 flats on the Cadillac the whole time. Motherfuckers been putting bananas in the tailpipe. Been putting sugar in the tank. Motherfuckers been loosening up the lug nuts. They making the ride more rocky. I thought we were rocking like that, yo. Motherfucker ain't even trying to grease the wheel. Damn, shawty. Motherfucker doing like that now? That's how we really be. Like, I be watching these videos and they come out of nowhere. These motherfuckers literally come. Imagine you watching baseball, right? And the shit getting knocked over into left field. But a motherfucker from the right field, he run all the way to the left field. Don't you know everybody in the stand gonna be like, what the fuck is he doing? That's how I be feeling when I see these videos and the Caribbean kids and the African kids come out of nowhere and just make the conversations about black Americans. It's like, motherfuckers trying to compete with us. Like, what is there to compete about? What are we competing for? There's nothing to compete about unless you are competing for white man's acknowledgement. That's the only thing to be competed for, because that's what it seems like motherfuckers competing for when they get to try to sound like, oh, why Caribbeans and Africans, they come over here and they doing better than all the black people who been here. Like, what do you get out of that? You don't get no reward from that besides white man's acknowledgement when they put it up on the fucking statistic papers and shit. You don't get nothing out of that. And another thing I don't like, even when it comes to that, with Caribbeans and Africans' accomplishments, they hold it all for themselves, right? So when motherfucker become a lawyer, doctor, neurologist, engineer, or successful artist or whatever, they say it was because of they let their country take credit for it. They only black when it comes to anything negative. But when it comes to anything positive that they do, they completely draw the line in the sand and keep it for themselves and be like, oh yeah, he's a Nigerian doctor, or they let their country take credit for that shit. But when it's criminal activity, they just let it get grouped in with black people. Because that's what happens. When the kids and shit commit crimes, it goes up under the black race. And who's all up under the black race? Black Americans, Africans, anybody of African descent. They fall up under that category.
To leave where? The last time I checked, if immigrants leave this country, you're in trouble. Teach my son to keep focus. That's the difference between some of the black American and the immigrant. We keep focus. We don't get it distracted by the liquor store. We keep focus. We do not get distracted by the racist cap. We keep focus. We do not get distracted by the racism that goes on in Walmart and workplaces. We keep focus. That's the difference between some of you and us. We keep focus. FBA, this is for you. FBA, you mad that when we come here, we keep focus. We train our children to keep focus. We tell them when you go out in the street, when a racist cop come at you, whatever he say yes sir. Even if he cuss you, say yes sir. Because we need you to be alive. Because we need you to prove to him that yes sir that you give it is humanity to take it to a higher level. That is the difference between us immigrants and you, FBA. So you say we come here, we distance ourselves from you? No, because we do not want to be distracted. And any African, any Black American who is focused will always align themselves with Africans. Yes. Any Black American that has focus will always align themselves with Africans. That when we Africans come here, they dump us into Black neighborhood. How come they put us into the Black neighborhood and then you and us, we live in the same Black neighborhood, in the same hood, but we coming out successful? Why? Why we getting successful and you not being successful? This is your home. We the strangers. Because we keep focus. Yes, we keep focus. We'll make the manager to understand, sir, I know I'm supposed to be paying this amount every month, but I'm having difficulties, I'm unable to pay. Sir, can I go to renegotiate? What can I do? We plead, we ask for the options. We don't go demanding the rights. Because we understand that the whitey is the one in charge. This is the difference between you, FBA, and us.
Hello, Black Americans. I have to show you something very disturbing.
Since the Black American want to go to war, let's try, let's see.
This is in response to the fact that Black Americans have decided we are using our right to protest and we are going to boycott African businesses August 1st. We are calling for a boycott, and in response, this woman, not all, but many other Africans are declaring war against Black Americans, American citizens. Remember what I said before. Look at this. You can't defeat the colonizers back in your home country, back on your home continent. But you expect to beat us here on our homeland. No matter where you live, you have to know the law of the land. It doesn't matter if you're in Africa. It doesn't matter if you're here in America. But what you also got to understand is the digital footprint. And due to this one photo, I was able to find all of your social medias. I was also able to find out where you work. And I wonder if they will accept you saying this.
And also we can ask all our African doctors, boycott all Black American treatment.
So you already declared war on Black Americans, but you're also telling African doctors not to give medical treatment to any Black Americans whatsoever. And not only that, you are telling Liberians that are here in America to stop funding America and start sending those resources back to Africa. Back to your job, because this is very important and it's actually very disturbing. You work for the Department of Human Services, specifically the Division of Developmental Disabilities. What would the state of New Jersey think if they heard that you told African doctors not to give Black Americans medical treatment? Because if you are speaking that rhetoric, I have to believe you're already practicing it. And I fear for the people you work with on a daily. In both New Jersey and your job site need to be contacted now. Oh yeah, and for everyone that does report her, here's her different variation of names.
Why do African Americans hate the idea of being African so much? I never really...
It's not that we hate the idea of being African. We just understand who our people is. And our people are Black Americans, not Africans. They made that clear in the 1960s. We're just becoming aware in the 2025. So cut the excuses, bro. Like, that whole video is full of shit. Like, with all due respect, I don't know you don't know me, but with all due respect, that whole video is full of shit. It's full of victimizations and blaming. Victim blaming, I should say. Because you're blaming the victims of your country's bullshit. You're blaming the victims for what your people came to our country and decided to do. Oh, you don't know? Well, the bird is the word, and I'll let you know what the word is. The word is that don't intertwine with the Black Americans because they're not like you. Is that not what's going on in your country? Is that not what's going on from the people from your country that came over here and making money, sending money back to the country? You let me know what's the truth. because I just let you know what the black community is saying, experiencing, is going through. So you let me know what your community is going through, because this is what it is day in and day out. The fact that you said why we don't want to be like y'all. We set the tone in the world for fashion, style, comedy, love, hate. Most things in this world that your government operates off of, and my government operates off of, is from black Americans. Most of this country, right here, the United States of America, was built by black Americans. So we are indeed not the fucking same at all. We're fighting for basic rights in our country. Y'all already got y'all rights in your country. We're fighting to have a home to raise our kids in a good neighborhood. I don't know what's going on in Africa. We're two different people from two different worlds. You cannot put us in the same category. This is what we're trying to tell you guys. And now that we know that you guys didn't want to, don't want to, and are not trying to be in the same category as us, we're saying, okay, hold on. We'll separate from y'all. Don't worry about that. And now you're trying to victim blame as if the black Americans started something? Do you know what Jim Crow is? Do your country knows what Jim Crow is? Redlining, etc. You don't know nothing about black Americans except that they don't like y'all or don't want to resonate with Africans. Well, do your research, bro. There's a reason why. We didn't wake up and just not like any race. We didn't wake up and just say, oh, we dislike white people, racist white people. We didn't wake up and just say that, bro. Do your homework. Stop talking on this internet for likes and do your homework.
I think I speak for America when I say I'm actually glad that you said that. I mean, when the African businesses start filing for bankruptcy, at least you guys can't blame the black Americans.
Ma'am, please don't do that. Please don't do that. He's being very respectful. He's asking you direct questions. Please answer his question, man. We don't want to get confused. We have over 200 people that's listening and watching, and we don't want any misinformation spread it. We want everybody to hear what's going on. Please don't skip over his questions, ma'am. Ask her again, Rashad, and we're not moving forward.
Where did your people migrate from?
I don't think you actually want answers at this point.
What?
I don't think you guys actually want answers.
You just want to know where you're
No.
Hold on, everybody. Wait, hold on. Where did your people migrate from? It's just a simple question. I do want the answer. I haven't disrespected you. I've asked you questions. You've answered them. And then based on your answer, we move on to the next question. That's how question answer works. So I'm just asking you, where did your people migrate from?
Land breed, so that right there tells us she's not from America, right there.
Yeah, but I want to know where. You're looking to the right. I don't know who's over there, but can you just answer the question?
You know, lady, we have receipts on you guys, so please don't lie. Just be straight up and unmute yourself if you're talking to us.
Okay, should we move on to the next?
I don't know when it gets muted.
She's gonna answer the question. Where did y'all migrate from, Heidi? Respectfully.
Do you guys know what Pangea is?
Can you can you explain to us? I never heard.
Hold on.
I'm trying to answer the question. Do you know what Pangea is?
We don't. Explain it to us. I don't. I never heard of it.
Pangea is a theory that all the continents were all together at one point in time.
Word that you said it was a theory?
Pangea.
Theory. That's your first word.
Listen, wait, hold on. Heidi, can you please just answer the question? Where did y'all migrate from? What would the area be called today? Where did y'all migrate from?
Oh, see, and that's why. And see, listen, put the boxing gloves in the chat.
They don't want to tell the truth.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. So this thing, right? See, this is why CEO go live. You see what I'm saying? It's not to make anybody feel bad. It's just to show the world that the people that claim that we come from Africa don't even know where they originally come from and the things about their ancestry. See, this has become a huge problem with you guys. You guys seems to know so much about me and my people, but when I ask you questions about yours, you freeze up, you get sad, the little Google eyes. Like, we not finna do that. If anybody wanna cry right now, it should be me and my people. We the only ones that got a story to where everybody can just be like, you know what, that was fucked up. Let's all cry together. If I'm not crying and I can hold this shit together, it's no way you crying. So stop all that capping because you're trying to play victim, right? You was trying to act as if we was up here picking with you. No, I'm respectful. Rashad was respectful, David, and Copper. Now we can get ignorant if that's what you want, but we not finna do that because we don't want the lie to get banned. So we trying to have respect. So we're gonna allow another native to come up here. Just tell the truth. How many natives was up here, y'all? Is that 6?
I think that was about 6.
Okay. So out of 6 Native Americans, not one gave us any information that we can use to solve this issue. Perfect. Moving on to the next.
She did give us some good information though. When I said if I migrated from Europe and I came here, what would I be? She said you'd be a European, but you'd be native to America.
Now, what I do notice is them and the Africans sound just alike. Nobody ever has receipts. No, they don't have a tree to connect themselves to, which will be your ancestors. But they seem to, yeah, I'm starting to think these are one in the same.
Right. Yeah, and she was done. Like the way she just dropped. That kind of hurt me, you know. That was a sad little situation.
Hey, I'm confused.
I'd rather her drop than lie, so I kind of respect her. At least she didn't lie. She just dropped, you know. So
when she said, "Have you heard of Pangea?" Was she gonna try to like say that? I'm wondering if she was gonna try to say, "Well, in that case, every land was America." Is that what she was gonna say?
Say we was all one big land and. Yeah, theory. It's always the theory, and who else has those talking points? The Pan Africans. That's why I said they all one in the same.
Right, and I'm gonna say this.
This is my question to people that say, "Oh, I'm FBA, I'm Foundation of Black American." This is my question: what is your end goal?
Anytime a Black American sticks up for themselves and talks about anti-Black American sentiment, particularly within the Black community, y'all call it diaspora war. And it's funny how every single other ethnic group is allowed to speak about the injustices that are perpetuated against them except for Black Americans. Nowhere in my last video did I generalize anyone. In fact, multiple times throughout the video, I made it a point to say a lot of African and Caribbean people, not all African and Caribbean people. But the amount of people in my comments who are telling me that I'm generalizing a group of people based off of one person and one experience is absolutely not true. And the amount of people who are telling me that I'm trying to start a diaspora war is also hilarious. Whether you like it or not, difficult conversations need to happen, especially intra-racial conversations that are difficult. And it's not starting a diaspora war to speak about the fact that anti-Black American sentiments are prevalent within a lot of other Black ethnic communities.
They ain't helping Black Americans.
Black Americans, I know y'all tired of these motherfuckers.
Speaking on that, so since we speaking on that, we're gonna tell the truth. I know people don't like hearing the truth, but we're gonna tell that shit. You say Africans been here since 65, right? And they ain't helping Black Americans. But we're gonna tell the truth.
Nigga, you're fucking Haitian. Stop talking as if you're Black American. You're not fucking Black American.
We don't even help each other. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Or you coming up in the community, so your mama ain't tell you the credit, now stay away from them, right? She ain't tell you that because they in the street. They selling DOPE.
Yeah, you dumb fuck. Of course, if somebody in the street selling DOPE, your parents gonna tell you to stay away from them. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about Africans, Caribbeans, Haitians, Latinos, immigrants coming here and telling their people to stay away from Black Americans, as if Black Americans ain't built this fucking country, as if Black Americans ain't invent every fucking thing in this country, as if Black Americans is not the fucking culture of this country. Telling your kids to stay away from drug dealers is one thing, but to tell your fucking children to stay away from Black Americans because they're lazy, they don't know who they are, they baby mamas, they cotton pickers, and the list goes on. It's not the fucking same as telling your child to stay away from a drug dealer. That's not the fucking same. And this is why niggas like you don't get to fucking speak on Black American issues. You're not fucking Black American. You a fucking Haitian.
Stay away from it. The James stealing cars. Stay away from it. And shooting motherfuckers. Stay away from it. So you ain't been told that type of shit when you were growing up.
Again, telling your child to stay away from a drug dealer is not the fucking same from telling your child to stay away from a Black American. Haitians have drug dealers. Jamaicans have drug dealers. Africans have drug dealers. All here in America, by the way. So we can't compare the two. We can't compare the two. And niggas like you are the reason why we don't fuck with y'all. Cause y'all come up here and say dumb shit. Your parents were xenophobic, and your parents taught y'all to be xenophobic.
Oh, it was all good. Your parents ain't give a fuck about you. That's what you saying? Come on, make it make sense now. We gonna tell that shit like it is.
No, actually, it's the opposite. Our parents actually loved us. Our parents taught us not to be fucking xenophobic. Our parents taught us not to fucking treat people like shit just because they from a different fucking country. Our parents didn't teach us to discriminate against other black people because they are fucking black. You motherfuckers was taught discrimination. You motherfuckers was taught racism. You motherfuckers was taught self-hate. You motherfuckers was taught not to like black Americans before y'all even got to the Americas. To the Americas. You guys were taught to hate us before y'all got here.
Don't go to Miss Ann's house, because she always has some shit going on up in there. Stay away from Miss Ann's house. Don't go to the park, because they're always fighting and shooting at the park.
Again, you dumb fuck. Because I just think you're dumb at this point. I think you don't have the fucking intellect to even grasp what you are saying. You're talking about separated neighborhood experiences. We're talking about cultural experiences, okay? We're talking about the behavior of people who come to this country and behave like white people. We're not talking about separate fucking incidents that happen in the hood and now you gotta stay away from Pookie. You gotta stay away from James and them. That's not the fucking same. Because no matter where you fucking switch the geography, if you go to fucking Africa, there's people you need to stay away from. If you go to fucking Jamaica, there's people you need to stay away from. Us black Americans don't teach our children to stay away from black people. But we're not talking about micro. We're talking about macro, you fucking idiot. We're talking about, we don't tell our children not to fucking hang with Haitians and Jamaicans and Africans and Latinos and Asians and Indians or anybody. The only motherfuckers we probably told not to fucking hang around was white people. Those are the only fucking people our parents told us to stay the fuck away from. That's it. That's it, white people.
Oh, I could go through more. You want me to say some more? We ain't helping each other.
Again, it ain't no we. You Haitian, my guy. You're not fucking black American.
But you depend on somebody from another country to help us?
Again, you're not us. And we don't depend on no fucking body to help us. What I did say is, y'all don't fucking help us in anything. We don't depend on y'all, but the fact y'all don't help us shows us where exactly y'all are in fucking history and where y'all been at the last 60 fucking years, just like I said in the beginning. You motherfuckers ain't worth shit to us. Y'all ain't worth shit to us. There's no reason for y'all to be here. That's why we not fucking with y'all, and that's why we're all on board of sending you motherfuckers back. Y'all in the way. Y'all are in the fucking way. Black Americans, I know y'all tired of these motherfuckers.
Black Americans, it is I. TikTok's Borders are, you know the name. Listen, so we have an update. Remember the anti-black immigrant by the name of Key, the Dream on TikTok?
I'm not an activist, okay? I'm just sharing my experiences, first of all. You know, I can be an activist because I'd be canceled tomorrow. Because y'all like what I really want to say, okay? Because it's like a level of, y'all keep saying disrespect. But, you know, it don't have anything to do with me. I don't deal with fundamental bums, okay? I don't. They broke. That's why they on here tricking. They tricking. And they like tricking, so maybe they tricking. The same FBA haters, so-called culture, we make it better. They crazy. They're crazy. They say we taking jobs. I don't even work for y'all. I got my own business. I provide them jobs. So if you want one, I probably wouldn't hire you anyways. But if you want one, I'll teach you how to, you know, I'll teach you how to have a successful business. I can teach you that. I can do that for you. I'm doing it for free. I just told somebody how I made $15,000 from Wayfair. Like, literally, from creating content. If you check, go on my page. I have been creating content for the past 4 months, okay? I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a business owner.
I mean, where? If you call yourself Shaquana, it's very derogatory to somebody. That's like, that doesn't sound too pleasing too. Shaquana, I think y'all call yourself. We're not even gonna inherit that. If you want to go straight, go head to head, we want to say that. We don't call ourselves like that. We have taken nothing from you guys. You don't name our kids your name. You guys call your kids Ashanti and every African name in Africa. You guys take all the names from Africa. Ashanti is an American lady, but she's called Ashanti for a reason, and that's from Africa.
That's Swahili.
Yeah, we're not called Quisha or whatever y'all talking about. Names without meanings. They behave like, I speak 4 languages. The only thing you can say or talk about is probably just English, and that's all you can say or speak.
What's up, Dale?
Yeah, it's not an African name, it's not a black name.
Give me a minute, 1 minute.
Norris is not an African name, neither is it a black name. It's not your name. That's my point. I'd rather be called Norris than be called Quisha, whatever you call it.
Hold on, Norris, hold on.
You know, we've been all talking about her, all black Americans on this platform, talking about her being anti-black. Many black Americans have actually stitched her video saying that she's anti-black American. It's all over TikTok, Key the Dream. So she blocked me, of course. Now, I believe her to be a manipulator. Now, you know me. I have a bachelor's degree in journalism, minor in psychology, master's degree in communication, media with a specialization in public relations. So the semantics, the wordplay, the manipulation tactics, the deflection, the gaslighting simply does not work with me. I'm a master communicator. I mean what I say. I do not mince my words. So Key the Dream has unblocked me just to say that she's going to sue me for defamation about what? Saying that you're anti-black American. Well, there's many black Americans that follow me with bigger followings than me, and black Americans that don't even follow me who stitched her video all throughout TikTok saying that you are anti-black American. Now, on the video I recently posted of Key the Dream, she went on this little live and said that black Americans, this is what she said, she disrespected black American lineage as a immigrant. She said foundational black Americans, as you all know, FBA, she said foundational bums. She said foundationally broke. That came out her mouth. She said that, well, if she's going to get her citizenship revoked, you're going to get revoked too, and she could show you around Congo. So she tried to reduce you black Americans who have birthright citizenship with the 14th Amendment to be an immigrant because she didn't have her way. She couldn't have her way. So after all the things you have done in the United States of America, immigrants now get to reduce you to being an immigrant because they are upset with the government because birthright citizenship is being revoked. What does that have to do with black Americans? On her live, it was this guy named Norris, and he was insulting the names of black Americans, saying that they don't have meanings. He mentioned some of the names Shaniqua, and she laughed. That laughter came out of her mouth. Did I make her laugh or did she laugh? I don't know why she's upset. She's talking about a business and I didn't make people do anything. You advertise your business on here. You advertise that you have a partnership with Wayfair. You advertise on your page that you are in real estate. That's what you advertise. What you gotta understand is this is TikTok. We all have the right to protest. That's why Black Americans and other people who are not even Black American come on TikTok all the time when they run into, let's say, racist people and they say, hey, do not frequent that business. This person is racist. That's called the right to protest. You advertise these things about yourself. I didn't give a number. I didn't give your address. Your name is your name. I don't know what you want me to do. You advertise all this stuff on your page. Does she not? Does she not walk around saying she's a realtor on her page? You put that on your page. What do you mean? What is she talking about? Defamation about what? There are many Black Americans on here who can attest that you are anti-Black American. And then on her recent video, which was sent to me, I'm over here working on my project, she said that Africans stick together and she's just after me. Now, I want you to also know this little bit of nuance that Key tried to do some very bad things earlier. And TikTok said, no, we don't agree with you, keep the dream. So it didn't work. And TikTok has been on it since then. We are well aware of you sending your African Congo gangsters after Black Americans and just running havoc in our comment sections and our DMs. We understand this. Now, we all have our screenshots. Black Americans, don't you keep your screenshots of anti-Black Americans? Like sometimes I screenshot what a lot of these anti-Black Americans say. I mean, let's think about it. Now, here we are. Here's an immigrant lady from the Congo. We don't know much about her than what she tells us. So she hoisted up her camera to say that the United States of America and Black Americans are living in a failed system and we have no resources, but she's an immigrant. So I was asking her, well, if you said you are assimilating to USA culture, why don't you have an American flag in your bio? Later on, she put a flag in her bio. I mean, you didn't have a flag before. That means you were anchored in being Congo. It's a little strange when immigrants come here to the United States of America. See, Black Americans, we have a different relationship with the USA flag. So all Black Americans do not fly the flag. But it's very interesting when immigrants come to the United States of America and they don't fly the flag. Like, why wouldn't you fly the flag when you just have your flag solely in your bio? But you went on record saying that you didn't have the flag in your bio after you said that the United States of America is a failed system and they steal resources from everywhere around the world. So then the question stands, then why are you here? I mean, there's a lot of things going on now with deportations and ICE and Homeland Security. There's a lot of things going on when people really have difficulty being here in the United States of America. People want to be here and some people don't want to be here. All I can do is just pray that all the things that's going on in the United States of America right now, it works itself out. It must work itself out. But again, you're talking about defamation. How can it be defamation when you said out your mouth? What did I say? In the beginning of the video, I told them exactly what you were saying and they seen it. Disrespecting FBA lineage, Black American lineage, our ancestors saying that FBA, a lineage, not a group, that's a lineage, are foundational bums. So foundational Black Americans are foundational bums and foundationally broke. That's what you said. You laughed at the Black American names. That's what you did. I didn't do that. Is that not anti-Black American Black Americans? Or somebody disrespecting your lineage is not anti-Black American? What are you talking about? I'm not a child. So please stop telling people online that you're going to stick together with your Africans. See, this is what we was talking about tribalism. She said, we Africans stick together. So you sticking your Africans on me? See, this is what we was talking about in the first place. They always show their true intentions. People have the right to protest when you are anti-whatever they are. So just be accountable for the things you've done. Now, listen, TikTok is not my moneymaker. TikTok is a beautiful place. But there are many other Black Americans here to attest to what you have done. We all have the screen recordings. We all have the screenshots. We all have the lives where you let your African kin or folk be anti-Black American. We have these things. So I wish you the best. I really do. I wish you the best.
When you lie on someone's name and the intent to hurt either them or their business, their image, this is not my first rodeo. You're going to be getting a cease and desist from my attorney. So I'm letting you know right now, I don't mind that people stitch my videos. But when you are on there lying on my name and having people leave fake reviews on my company site, then we have a problem. Some of y'all are real quick to boycott African businesses, even when the facts ain't there. Like I said before, when I say they, I am talking about YT supremacy. And if you thought I was talking about you, there's a difference between calling out real harm, spreading lies that ruins reputations of families and livelihoods. Especially when you start tagging people's businesses, encouraging fake reviews, and pushing a narrative that should have never been pushed in the first place. So don't tell anybody to boycott African business if it's rooted in jealousy, stereotypes, and personal bias. You don't know me, and I don't know you. But my lawyers will get to know you soon. He has blocked me. So if y'all don't mind, please go and report this page so we can remind people that we as Africans stand in solidarity, and we will not allow anyone to bring false narratives on us.
Black Americans, this is the video Key tried to flag. Although she advertises her Wayfair business and her business that she sells on her page that anyone can find, that she advertises to the public. Look at here. Appeal approved by TikTok themselves. We reviewed and restored your video. Thank you for being a part of the TikTok community. 7/21. See that right there? Posted on 7/21. Appeal approved at 9:20 p.m. Submitted at 8:33 p.m. See, she falsely flagged my stuff. She tried to send her goons over here, and TikTok didn't see any defamation because she said it out her mouth. This is what happens when I told you guys that these people are not your allies. She said it out her own mouth about Black Americans. She said the anti-Black stuff. She said that you're bums and foundational broke bums. Everybody knows foundational Black Americans, FBA, what that means. She said you're immigrants. She said this stuff. She laughed with the guy on her panel dissing Black American names. I didn't do that.
We are a family, like a giant tree, reaching out towards the sky. See y'all tomorrow. Actually, later on today.
Seems like everybody was so nervous. And she was like, no, we just want to make sure we service you right so that you don't go put us on TikTok and blast us and try to ruin our business. And I'm just like, wow. So So y'all really out here giving these poor aunties pressure. So I just switch up my accent and I said, Auntie, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm so sorry. Because, of course, Africans, they think that I'm American because of how I talk. But Americans, they know that I'm African because of how I come through. So it is just so funny. So the ones I want to boycott, I know that you are the one that's bringing trouble.
Now everybody want to start crying and shit. Now don't start crying now, bro. We told y'all thought that shit was sweet. You thought we was joking. We was still Akata. We still didn't have no culture. Y'all doubled down. As a matter of fact, when we told you that we didn't like y'all service, or our women or the young ladies didn't like your service, you feel me? Y'all just started clowning us and saying we didn't have no power. What culture do we have? Y'all doubled down on the ignorant shit. You doubled down on the disrespectful shit. You doubled down on the bad service. But now that y'all are afraid that you might lose your business, now you want to practice adequate business and adequate service now. That's what you were supposed to be doing in the first place. But don't start crying now, bro. Don't start crying now.
The very visible divide that is happening, that we are allowing to happen in our generation.
I'm fucking tired! I'm tired!
Black people and black people only. Are y'all okay?
It's like with every other race, they can be distinguished. You know what I mean? Like with the Europeans, you have the Dutch, you have the German, you have the American Europeans. With the Asians, you have the Japanese, you have the Chinese, you have the Koreans, right? But when it comes to black Americans, now that we got this immigrant situation, it's like, and calling ourselves African American, whoever, Jesse, he messed us up. And I think that was strategic. But it's like we got to be one big Negro. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a culture that has been exported all across the world. And now everybody black is leeching on it. Like, get the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Foundational black Americans, freedmen. Yes, we have African genetics. We're not denying that we don't have that. We have African.
Hey, sis, stop speaking for me. You can't speak for me. All y'all, stop speaking for everybody. If you think you come from Africa, you did your genealogy, say I have genetics. Don't say we have genetics. Ain't no French over here. I don't speak it. My people don't come from no Africa. My people always been here. We are Aboriginal American. FBA, y'all 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and y'all messing it up. Trying to say you indigenous, but you come from Africa. You can't do that. So stop speaking for me. You don't know my genealogy. So don't say we, say I. And stop saying that America was built on slavery. It wasn't. America was already built before anybody came here. Before anybody came here, we already had major cities from the east to the west, from the north down to the south. It's called World Fairs buildings. These buildings, these gigantic cities was already here before people came here. That what brought Christopher Columbus here. Christopher Columbus said, I was going to the land of many great cities, America. So stop saying slavery built America. It didn't. It was already built.
This shit funny as hell. Okay, these Africans really on one. They do not like us. First off, they never liked us. But second off, the fact that they done caught wind of us boycotting going to their businesses is fucking hilarious. Look at this bush bitch. I'll be right back.
The consensus of all African and Caribbeans. Everybody from Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, and Africa. If this meet your consent, since the black American want to go to war, let's see. All of us that call out one day from work, all of us across the United States, all immigrants call out from work. Yes, if they want to go to war, let's see what they can prove. And also, all immigrants, like your businesses from all black Americans, simple as that. Don't let them go into your grocery store. Don't let them go into your restaurant. Don't let them go into your salon. You want to go to war? We will. And also, we can ask all our African doctors, yeah, boycott all Black American treatment. Like I said, you don't want to go to war with African. Trust me. We are 54 freaking country. The population of African in the United States is more than your Black American population. Just so you know. That's the reason why 64% of the Democratic vote is immigrant. And out of that 64, 54 is Black. So Black America, you don't want to go to war with us.
So, first off, bitch, I don't know who you think you're threatening. Let me tell you this. Black Americans, we've been spending money with y'all willingly. Happily. Restaurants, you know, girls gonna get their hair braided up and shit. Y'all know y'all been of service to Black Americans. Y'all know y'all serve us, right? You know, a well-paid slave is nonetheless still a slave. I don't give a fuck how much y'all charge for them all the braids and shit y'all doing. Black women have it to just give to them. Even though y'all be sitting around her doing her braids, talking shit about her the whole time, she know y'all been talking shit about her. You don't get no fuck. There is nothing. And then this bitch want to talk about, let us not go to work for they day. Bitch, we don't care. I'm still coming to work, and I'm not gonna see no African tear. Guess what? The plant will still run, and you not hurt me because I'm still getting paid. You know, y'all don't shop with us. Y'all don't come into our communities and spend money with us. If Black people stop spending money with y'all are gonna lose a lot of fucking businesses because y'all hair not even fucking long enough to get the braids y'all be putting in Black women's hair. And y'all be putting juju on their shit too. They know. That's why a lot of these Black women ain't let y'all touch their fucking hair no more any fucking way. Y'all salons is gonna be the first ones to get shut down. But you're not threatening nobody. You can take your ass back to Africa, but while you here, guess what? We spend $1.7 trillion, and a lot of that we spend with y'all. But if we stop spending it, y'all can go on and spend y'all money, but y'all don't spend money with yourselves. Not as much as we do. Y'all know y'all are servants, right? Y'all been serving us the whole time y'all been here. We spend with y'all, we shop with y'all. And when we stop, there's nothing you can fucking do to hurt us financially or economically. The fact that you think you can affect us in any way economically is insane. Stop that. Oh, get out my face.
To the miserable ones that are saying to boycott African businesses, have you forgotten we do your hair?
Oh, scared like some bitches.
Oh! Somebody! Oh!
He needs some milk!
Oh, no.
And if getting your hair done is the problem, I got you. I'm in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville, actually. I know how to braid really, really well, and I know how to take care of hair, and I won't pull your edges out. Edges real nice and full and thick over here. If you got any questions, please hit my DM, but you don't need them to get your hair done. We got y'all, and we braid better anyway.
Then to piggyback off the video I just made, the African guy said to the Black American that we see you as our heroes that have given up. Given up? In heroes? I thought we were just slaves. Caught you in your own goddamn contradiction. Like y'all just are always aimlessly coming at us and not even fucking making sense. And heroes or what? I thought you can go back home and shit gets too bad. What are we saving? Nothing. We're saving ourselves. And you know what's happening as we're saving ourselves? All these other goddamn immigrants. African immigrants, Indian immigrants, South American immigrants are coming to America and reaping the goddamn benefits. And y'all want to talk shit. Disgusting. For that African man to live in America and say some shit like that is just insane. And then there is Black people in the comments cooning and buffooning. Yeah, he has a point. We have given up. Given up fucking what? Bitch, my life is, and it's only gonna keep going the fuck up, bitch. My generation is doing the best out of every generation that we have had since goddamn slavery. So what are y'all talking about we gave up? Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit pissed me off so goddamn bad. It pisses me off so badly. Black people can't do shit. We can't do shit trying to undermine our achievements. Fuck out of here, nigga.
When I was in college, this one girl told me that she was an Ethiopian woman before she was a Black woman, that slavery is not her history, and that if her African dad got stopped by the police, it wouldn't be the same as if a Black American man got stopped by the police because of his accent. The same girl that said that slavery is not her history also used the N-word all the time. And my question is, if slavery is not your history, then the N-word is not yours to reclaim, is it? And that's exactly why this situation with Kai Cenat is unsurprising, to say the least. A lot of African and Caribbean Black people think that they are superior to Black Americans. The same people who claim that they have a culture and we don't cosplay as Black Americans all the time. They listen to rap music, they wear Black American fashion, they say the N-word all while simultaneously claiming that we have no culture. Not realizing or acknowledging that the reason that they're able to step foot in this country with their FOB family and walk around freely like they do is because of Black Americans. And if you are so hell-bent on divesting yourself from that history and from those people, then don't come to this country and reap the benefits of it. Because to come to a country that was built off the backs and the labor of Black Americans and turn around and tell them that they're ghetto and they have no culture and they're classless and this, that, and the third is absolutely insane. Because if your culture is so much better than ours, then why'd you come?
Like unambiguously anti-black, racist as all hell. My sisters and I had to beat that shit out of our Ethiopian parents with the quickness, but I can't deny that it was there. We are African Americans in the most literal way one can be, and they are Black Americans, built into the foundation of this country. So foundational Black American, I don't understand what the problem is.
Hey, first I always start out by giving this woman flowers, man, for her honesty, man. Like she said, her parents were racist, they were anti-black, and they got the melanin just like us, but they from Ethiopia, they from Africa. You see what I'm saying? We ain't the same people, bro. Like just because we got melanin doesn't mean we're the same people. It's not just only Ethiopian people, it's Jamaican people like this, it's Haitian people like this, it's Virgin Island people like this, it's people from all over that same color, same melanin like this, that's anti-black. Us, we not anti-nobody, man. We be rocking with the white folk, we be rocking with the Jamaicans, man. We rock with the Virgin Island. If you cool, you cool. Like we never just had underlined hate for somebody because of, I mean, even all the bull crap we'd have been through in the stories we've heard of how certain races or certain people did in certain kind of ways. We never treated people like that. Like we never just ran around and just fucked up white people because of the shit we heard about them. We're not them type of people. We're not like that. So that's the whole point. What I'm saying, that's how you know we're different people. And it's crazy that our people be out here messing each other up, our own kind, and everybody against us. You see what I'm saying? But that y'all gotta understand that makes us a very special people. So just do the research in yourself and find out who we are, bro. Because we some very strong, special, spiritually strong, spiritually connected. I mean, directly connected people. So man, just come into your power with it out. No.
Now y'all say y'all can't tell the difference between Tethers and my people, and I'm not paying attention to what y'all saying. So we're still canceling Kai Cenat. You see him, and you also see Vibes Cartel before and after bleaching. The other Caribbeans called Astray, and next you're gonna see these Africans. You see Serenthia Revo. You notice how they accept roles that we turn down. Wale called Astray. You can't tell the difference between a Nigerian. Amane is Ethiopian. Burna Boy Nigerian. Rotimi. Then we got Wycliffe Jean, he's Haitian. I mean, look at the feature. We got Mexican George Lopez, and then we got Puerto Rican Jennifer Lopez. I just want to show how much that you can tell the difference between us. And of course, the best, the blueprints. You got Kenya Moore, the Jackson 5, Bobby and Whitney. Halle Berry is mixed. Dorothy Dandridge from Cleveland, and Beyonce, that is Creole. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? I'm not going to stop. Y'all want to keep being dumbasses about how similar we look, how different we are? We can tell. Who cares if you can't tell?
Oh, I don't think that they liking what they're about to be getting. I don't think that they liking. No, let me stop. Hey, but I don't think they liking this. I think they thought that we was joking. Y'all thought we was joking? Okay. We'll show you what's joking. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and show y'all who's really joking. But yeah, it's getting real. And they talking about war and doxing. Really? Y'all gonna dox people now? Oh, okay, we see where y'all coming from. We still gonna boycott y'all. Y'all gonna deny us service? Ooh, go right ahead. Some of us, like she said, will literally come in your stores just so you can deny us service so we can't sue. Why not? Like, at this point, since y'all want to be petty about it like this, let's be petty. Let's go there. Why not? Let's play these games. But hey, if you like the video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, because every little bit helps, and we thank you guys so much. But I've been your boy Azrael. This has been another episode of Azrael Reacts, and I'll check you guys next time. Deuces.